The bike is down on its side.
I feel like this is a bad idea.
Welcome back. We are here because we just installed some crash bars. We installed some awesome crash bars from the one and only Bad Boyz Cyclez. This is the Renegade series. And why are we out here? Well, that's because we have a couple of brand new motorcyclists that have their motorcycle endorsements. So I figured, hey, we're gonna test these out here. One of them is my son. He just got his motorcycle endorsement, and my wife might get in on it depending if she wants to. She's had her motorcycle endorsement for, I don't know, maybe 3-4 years at this point. However, she hasn't been on a bike in several years simply because, well, we got a little 2.5-year-old boy at the house that is taking up all of our time, or most of our time, I should say. With that being said, let me take a step back and talk about the installation. The installation on this crash bars was very simple, just like any crash bar. But what I really like is that these Renegade saddlebag guards come with your support beam down here already. So you don't have to get your existing OEM saddlebag support beam there and chop it up. You don't have to worry about metal flakes going anywhere or anything. All you do is order it and just install it. It comes with all of the hardware already for the front and the, for the rear saddlebag crash guard and the engine crash guard here as well. Very, very simple installation. One thing I really like are these little, I suppose, crash bar protectors. They look like little wheels on there, and I think it looks good. For those of you wondering if it'll clear the motorcycle in case you drop the motorcycle, I am happy to say that it does. We actually laid this motorcycle down back home in my warehouse and it clears. How it works out when it's on its side is it's gonna touch this wheel right here first and then your engine crash guard. And I took a video, I'll be showing you that video right now. It cleared it front to back. There were no issues with the saddlebags as well. I will say that I like that this saddlebag crash guard, it contours to the 24s, to the 24, or in my case 23 and a half CVO and all your 24 baggers and above. Yeah, I like because it just clears it right here. It just like contours to the back, and I love it. Now, this rear crash guard on their website is advertised that it fits pretty much these new models and the ones before. What's not advertised is the engine crash guard. It's only advertised as the 2023 and a half CVOs and your later bagger models. However, I took off the stock engine crash guard on my Mako Shark CVO and installed this one, and I'm happy to say that it fit. That it definitely fit on there, no problem. One thing I noticed on the way over here is that this single point crash guard in the front here, you can use it as a footrest, and that's just a nice little added benefit. Well, I think that's all I'm gonna cover on that. Now, let me get my son on the motorcycle and have him just do the basic drills, stopping, figuring out the friction zone on your clutch handle, of course, giving it the right amount of gas. And I'm excited. So, of course, the first time that my son is actually riding a motorcycle that he didn't borrow from Harley is a 2023 and a half CVO model. So, wish us luck, but I have full faith that my Marine son over here is gonna handle this no problem. So sit back and relax and enjoy the show. All right, we gave him some basics and he's just gonna go around from pole to pole. from light pole to light pole. And he's gonna kind of keep going around until his comfort level increases on first gear. There we go. It's a smile of the kiddos that's all makes it all worthwhile. Next up is my wife. She's gonna get her refresher. How you feeling?
I feel like this is a bad idea. I don't know. It's been, 7 years? I got my license 7 years ago, and the last time we practiced was 5 years ago, so.
Yeah, so of course she's gonna practice on a CVO.
Good times.
All right, so go ahead and bring it towards me as I taught you.
I'm so nervous. All right.
Take your time. All right, bring it in. There you go. You're doing good. All right, go ahead.
Do I have to keep my hand tight on the clutch?
Yes, because you're not letting it go all the way yet because we don't have momentum. We're just getting used to the friction zone right now. All right, so brake, come on. All right, good. Bring it in. All right, perfect. Turn off the bike and then put the kickstand on. All right. Do your thing. All right. Are you okay? You okay?
Yeah.
Just repeat as you're comfortable. There's no rush. Oh.
I got it.
You got it? Okay. Cool.
I'm going toward house like.
As you can tell, we had such an amazing time for my newly endorsed motorcycle rider and my, how many year endorsed motorcycle rider?
7?
7, but is this, when was the last time you practiced?
This is number 2. I think we were talking like 5 years ago was the last time I was on a bike as a driver, and
Yep.
I did it for like 45 minutes and then I was over it.
Yep.
And
That's
so
true.
it's not like it was like, oh yeah, I was riding. I was like, okay, this is cool. Yeah, no.
So how do you feel about your first kind of on a bagger situation?
I feel good.
You did great.
I will say it is bigger than the training bike they have at Harley. Way bigger.
Let me know.
That's something to get used to. And
Yeah.
it's way more responsive, which I like.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's a new
The
CVO.
ones at Harley, they have the plate, they put plate in the throttle before
Yeah.
you actually get any power in it.
Gotcha, gotcha. Well, you did great. I think you did great. Wifey here took some drone footage. We got footage on both of them, so if I haven't plugged that in here yet with some awesome music. And so, how do you feel? Because I think you did really
My
good.
hand hurts. The whole clutch situation, I'm not a fan.
So
My hand,
you can't see
yeah.
on the hand, but the
like
part under her
starting to
first, her
bruise.
the first finger here, or the second finger, is purplish, where she was bringing in the clutch. So
It's just, it was too far away and then
Yeah.
too tight. I'm not that strong, people.
yeah, but no fear. We got the other CVO, the Mako Shark CVO.
Need to get those hand
that
grips.
she's probably gonna be riding because that clutch on that is like butter, man. It's like butter. So, but anyways, well, awesome. We came out here. The bike did not fall, so it's awesome. But I will say that I personally felt a lot more comfortable with the Bad Boyz Cyclez crash guards on there because it's a very expensive bike.
It's still early. I get another round at
Don't
this.
say that. Don't say that. Well, it's going to be on the CVO and the other one because it had the clutch on the hydraulic clutch is smoother and it's adjustable lever, so it's easier for you. It'll be closer to your
Oh,
hand.
that's right. I played
Yep.
with you yesterday.
That's so
Yeah.
rude. You
It's
made me do
adjustable.
this one and
Okay, there's phases to this, so
Right,
now she can
like-
appreciate a hydraulic clutch, right, guys? But anyhow, any final thoughts? Good?
I'm great.
Awesome. Mom?
nah.
Wifey? No? Okay,
Nah.
cool. All right, guys. Well,
Nah.
you guys have a good one. When you get a chance, go to Bad Boyz Cyclez, their Instagram and their website, and pick them up. And of course, use my code 2147 Crew for 10% off. With that being said, y'all be good. Now we gotta go pick up our other kids.